Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today, I'll be talking about Monday, the 6th of November. The moon is still in Leo for the third consecutive day, but it will stay actually till 7:40 p.m. Universal Time. After that, it moves to Virgo. So if you're watching me from the Americas, most probably the moon will move to Virgo around midday plus or minus. So how is it going to be for all signs? Aries, definitely the moon in Leo gives you a nice good chance to get things going. If something is really stuck, it's time for you to get things actually moving. You have to be very active, because when the moon moves to Virgo, things will get a little bit more complicated and not that smooth. Moving to Taurus, I think you'll be very happy by the end of the day. The moon in Leo, you've experienced its effect on Saturday and Sunday. So today you may still feel a little bit tired and exhausted. I know. Everything seems to be a bit complicated. Family problems, maybe personal problems, or maybe you're just a little bit tired. Everything, this cloud, whatever it is, will move away when the moon moves to Virgo, and then you can actually celebrate a little bit, enjoy some nice time, and make sure to follow me in the following couple of days in order to wrap things up. You have to get things wrapped up before the moon leaves Virgo. You can be quite lucky actually if you were born on the 19th, 20th of May. Let's move now to Gemini. Gemini, I like the effects of the moon in Leo. It's very helpful, it's enjoyable, it's very nice, and I think you'll be very satisfied with whatever is going around you. It's a great time for meetings, for travel, for commuting, and for writing, for explaining, presentations, things like that. When the moon moves to Virgo, I think you really need to focus more, to be more concentrated, and not to be distracted by personal issues or emotions. Cancer, I love this day. Whether the moon is in Leo or Virgo, it's going to be beautiful. Everything seems to be quite fun. Everything seems to be entertaining. And I think you're going to enjoy a lot of fun times. This is a nice day to enjoy with friends, with families. And maybe it's a nice time for negotiations, for work, for studies, for exams. Everybody can be lucky today, especially if you were born on the 21st, 22nd of June, 5th, 6th of July. Leo with the moon in your sign, this is a great plus, a great bonus. Things seem to flow very, very easily and very, very fast. Maybe you have some decisions to make, personal decisions to make, related to family, related to home, related to relocation, things like that. It's a very nice day actually. This is the third consecutive day with the moon in your sign. This is something really big, and you have to make the best of it. Virgo, you really need to avoid getting into trouble or getting into important projects while the moon is in Leo, if you can. Why? Because the energy while the moon is in Leo is very weak. It's not enough to get you competing. It's enough for daily and routine stuff. You really need to wait for the moon to reach your sign at 7:40 p.m. Universal Time. That's when everything turns 180 degrees to your favor. And then everybody is lucky, especially if you were born on the 21st, 22nd of September. Moving to Libra, it's the moon in Leo, which is the best part of the day. If you have anything important to do, any important task, any important call, anything whatsoever important, it has to be done and wrapped up while the moon is in Leo. Leave the tiny, simple, easy stuff for the moon in Virgo, because it's a very inefficient time. It's time to relax and to sit back. Okay, so today is kind of tricky, so you have to follow the moon for the important tasks. Scorpio, I like this day, although you may feel a little bit tired while the moon is in Leo, because it pinpoints certain issues and actually maybe some weak points will surface. Maybe it will bring up the best in you, whoever knows. But when the moon moves to Virgo, that's an easy part. That's where everybody wants to help. That's where you feel happy and not on your own, not left on your own. But planet Mars is in your sign, so be extra careful. If you were born on the 9th, 10th of November, drive carefully. Moving to Sagittarius, it's okay, so it's a tricky day. This day is divided into two parts. One is fine and fair, and the other part is not fair at all. So the fair part, the good part, is the one with the moon in Leo. Okay, so you have to wrap things up, okay, in a very clean and precise way. When the moon moves to Virgo, things will get complicated. You will be facing some tasks, some responsibilities. You have to show your best. You have to be ready. The sun is not helping, does not help. It's in Scorpio, so you have to double your efforts. Okay, so it's going to be a bit untidy, and maybe it will give you a headache. So pay attention to these points, and pay attention to your work and your family. Moving to Capricorn, I love this day. I love it when the moon is in Leo. I love it even more when the moon moves to Virgo. It's beautiful, it's happy, it's enjoyable. Everything seems to be kind. Everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to fall into place. This Sun and Mars will help you. Uranus and Jupiter will help you. So everything seems to be super perfect. So go ahead, do whatever you have to do. If just in case anything seems to be really complicated and needs a strike of luck, then maybe you should opt for the time when the moon is in Virgo. Let's move now to Aquarius. It is a complicated day. For the third consecutive day, things seem to be complicated, and it seems to be getting more complicated. So if you haven't watched my videos, maybe you're facing some problems, serious problems. In all cases, this big problem, this big issue, it will not disappear, it will stay there, but then the atmosphere, the vibes will change, will become a little more lenient with you when the moon moves to Virgo. I talked about this in the intro. So if you have something important to do today, skip the moon in Leo, keep it for simple things, and move to the moon. Be more active when the moon is in Virgo. Now we move to Pisces. Pisces, don't wait for the moon to be in Virgo, because it opposes your sign, as you know by now, and it may bring out the worst in you. We don't want that. We want to enjoy the beautiful effects of Mars and of the sun in Scorpio, along with some nice, good, helpful vibes from the moon in Leo. So that's your best bet. So don't wait. This is the best timing for you. This is why my daily horoscopes are, they give you the forecast, and good luck with that. Especially if you were born on the 19th of February, be more careful. Let me wrap it up with born on the 6th of November. This should be an important year. It brings out great efforts in you, and these efforts will help you be a star, will help you move higher and higher. But you really need to make sure that you're doing the right things. You have to plan ahead. Planet Jupiter will be helping you from Taurus to land on some nice important deal or a contract. Okay, so make sure you plan ahead. It's a very successful year, basically. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.